Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to episode 438 of the Confidence in the Klutch Podcast with Donald Nelson on the Confidence in the Klutch Network. I'm here to educate, entertain, and inform. Click that bell for notifications, new content when I drop. New media, energy is up, health is wealth. I hope y'all all had a great Labor Day weekend. Man, the violence in some parts of this country, man, is just absurd, man. We got to get it together, y'all. Like, we have to be able to de-escalate situations with nonviolence. We got to be able to. I don't think it's worth you losing your life or taking somebody else's life, critically injuring them. You know, when people get shot, they might not be able to afford the health care, might not have no health care, can't afford to have those days off of work, man. Like heinous stuff, street shit, I get that, but everything ain't street shit. Some of the shit is just people are emotional and they don't know how to handle their emotions. Let's keep it real. So we need more, they got to go to therapy, stop praying to Jesus all the time, stop trusting the church, go to therapy, get you a life coach, get you a consultant. Some of y'all need to be told what to do. So it is what it is, man. But as I jump into this Konfident Service Announcement for the week, just praying for the country, man, and all the violence worldwide, man. It just ain't here. We got to look at across the world, man. It just ain't in Gaza, it's in the Congo. Yeah, I mean, we praying for people, man. Pray for everybody, man. Pray to the universe. Take care of everything. Today, usually nationwide, first day of school. First day of school for us with students. It went down cool. My class schedule is what it is. Now I just got to get my class together. What our school was closed down to lab remediation, so I was in there. But, you know, trying to get everything together, what I need. My room is kind of awkward where it is. It's in the basement. I got windows all the way up at the top. Like, I got to climb on stuff to open them up. It's very awkward, but we're blessed to have our own little space and all that. And principal says she's going to gut that joint out and just put other stuff up in it. Doesn't want it to feel like a classroom. So when it's not supposed to feel like a classroom, I kind of got to do outside things, but I still got to have my, this blackness that we speak, you know what I'm saying, and who I am in the classroom. And what we represent over at that school. So it's all good, but a lot of babies, a lot of people bringing their babies and look out for my baby. They see me, look out for my baby. I got you. Went and checked on all the my kids upstairs, upper L, 4th through 6th grade. And tomorrow my granddaughter start. That was a problem. We ain't gonna get into that. Man, that was an issue. But I think we got it all together. We'll see. I know what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? We got to just make sure everybody else step up. So outside of that, man, this was an adjustment for me because I didn't have no first day of school. Now I got my granddaughter. But as far as my children, that's done because, mine's in college now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have that first day of school pick. I was going to take a picture of my damn self. You know what I'm saying? Look, that's it. So my baby went to school, so I went and bought me something nice. A little cold hind joint. You know what I mean? Rucksack. It do what it do. The joint is nice, though. It's nice up in there. It's real nice, you know what I mean? Because I had to buy her a damn tote. I had to buy her a Coach joint, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. I said I might as well give me something, too. Shit, you know what I'm talking about? Shit, what a new water bottle in this bitch. I bought her a new water bottle. Let me buy me one, y'all. It's what it is. And I'm sorry I empathize with everybody else that has, the seasonal adjustment disorder. I have it, man. Listen, man, it was rough last night. I'm gonna call into work. Man, I was very upset. Like I can't do the getting cold. I can't. I can't. Like I have to, but I just cannot. I don't like it. I'm gonna use proper English. I just can't get with it, man. After being out in AZ and it's 118 and 110 and it feel good. 118 was out of control, but I'll take 118 and negative 30 be like, that's just me, man. But I got to do something about it, right? And I got to do something about it real quick because I'm running out of time with my certification, man. That's on me. I fucked that off. We'll talk about that next week, though, because we'll see where I'm at. Hopefully I give y'all a better update on that. So seasonal adjustment disorder, whatever the A stand for, I forget. But, man, it is what it is. And just y'all got to be mindful of people with that. That's for real, though. It's for real. I just ask for patience. I'm not going to be sitting here and complaining and all that, but it is for real, though. And I didn't know I had it till I got diagnosed with it. But it's all good, man. As long as the sun hit me when I wake up, I'm good. It's just preferences, right? We all got them, all right? All right, y'all, let's jump into it. Politics as usual. I want to say shout out to Higher Learning Podcast with Van and Rachel. Love them. Except for them shitting on Snoop for his Buzz Lightyear movie take. Like everybody got a right to their own opinion, not their own facts. I say that in the opening. But he has a right to know how he will communicate to his grandson what his parents are supposed to tell him, and I think they missed that. As a grandfather, some of that shit is on the parents, what they want to tell, because that's their house, how they roll. Yeah, I can come through and like a hurricane do and tell him what I think it should be, but what is his mother's and father's stance on that? Because it might be a little bit different than mine. You know what I'm saying? So because he said his grandson asked about the two women having a baby, and the son was like, how that happened, granddad? Like, yeah, I mean, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He like, I just wanted to be there to watch the movie. I didn't want to ask no questions, but that was his opinion. He has right to his own opinion. I don't mean he's homophobic. And ain't nobody homophobic. Nobody's scared of gay people. Like sometimes we latch on the movements and shit around this place, and then we forget who the fuck we are. But just because I may not agree with the violence going on in Gaza, meaning I gotta hate the Jews, I could dislike what they doing. You know what I'm saying? But I can't hate them because I don't know all the way why they doing what they do. I know it's historical, I know it's religious piece, I know it's some other shit, but if I was to sit down with a Jewish person, they'll tell me why they doing it. If I sit down with a Palestinian person, they'll tell me why it shouldn't be done. There's always positions of power. We always know the golden rule. Those who go make the rule. I don't advocate for the eradication of land and taking from people and ethnic cleansing and genocide. I don't subscribe to that, especially where we came from. You know what I'm saying? In this country, and how we were maligned, mistreated here. So worldwide, I ain't with none of that shit. All right. So, however, on the pod, Nina Turner came on and had a semi-revolutionary thought about this gerrymandering that's going on in Texas and California. And she called it partisan gerrymandering and doesn't believe the Dems should play the game because they will lose due to the fact that there are more Republican red states and governors. That is a fact. So if Texas pull it and then California pull it, then another red state pull it, then another Dem state pull it, there's more red states in the union than there are blue states and purple states. So then you running the risk of really being asked out for real for a long ass time. I get that piece. She called for a working people strike led by the whites, which is very interesting because there's more white people in the country than any other, ethnicity, all the ethnicities combined. And that's slowly shrinking because black and brown is going to be the majority in a few years. However, if they're tired of what's going on, instead of just voting for your whiteness and vote for rightness, not whiteness, but rightness, then they would strike because their impact will be more impactful than us or the Latinos getting together and say, we ain't shopping at Target. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't gonna work. If they say we ain't going to work until y'all get this shit together because we can't make ends meet, yeah, that's something else. And then we join with that, yeah, that's something else. But that's the poor people's mouth. That shit got Martin Luther King killed. You know what I mean? That shit got Malcolm X killed. The working together, they don't want that. They want the poor whites to feel like your whiteness is better than being a rich black. Protect that at all times. But that's because they're uneducated, so it's fine. And then what was she talking about? She was talking about the Voting Rights and Civil Rights Acts will be on the chopping block if we don't respond properly. It's a dope conversation. However, the Dems had to do something. Gavin Newsom can't let everything's bigger in Texas and let Abbott just go ahead and do this shit because his man's called down there and said, give me 5 more House seats. Nah, we can't do that because he only 6 seats that's up for grabs right now. Like, no, we ain't doing that. So if Gavin wants to counterbalance the shit, okay. If another Republican legislature gets that call from Trump, then we'll see. But we all know the revolution will not be televised, but it's a great idea to stop political partisan gerrymandering. But that working people strike led by the whites is very intriguing because they are getting hit just like everybody getting hit right now. Y'all Christmases ain't going to be what the fuck y'all thought it was going to be. This inflation and terror shit is kicking in right now, and it's for no reason. It's no reason at all right? HUD threatens to cut federal funding for public housing authorities that are housed by immigrants. Wait a minute, man. They need a name, address, and social security numbers and mixed immigrant status. And if it's a mixed immigrant status household, well, damn. I'm telling y'all, they doing this shit to see what they can get away with. Next, they're going to say you blacks are immigrants too because y'all wasn't born here. And they're going to say they was born here. I'm telling you, dog, this shit is coming. That's why we can't let this shit happen with the Latinos like that. Y'all, we just can't sit here and say, that's cool and all that shit. No, the people that ain't supposed to be here, now they got to get the fuck out. Just like the Africans, the Europeans, the Asians, all the motherfuckers that ain't supposed to be here, get the fuck out and come in the right way. That's period. Everybody. But when you only focus on one group to get the fuck up out of here and everybody else can chill, that's bullshit. And that's what's going on. So if you're going to cut the HUD money, how HUD going to pay the bills and take care of what they need to take care of? That's a government-ran thing. Like, how you going to cut HUD money? Come on, man. Like, I don't know what I don't understand this shit, but this is war right here, y'all. This is war on the American people, the working people. Working people. CDC, new COVID vaccination guidelines, okay? Before, it was 6 months old and up. Now, that was the old shit. The new shit is 65 years old and up, or a serious health condition in which a doctor will give you a prescription for. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? All this, y'all voted for this administration. I didn't. I did not vote for this administration. The Republican Party has nothing for a black person. They have no party policy towards anything for black people. That's why you wasn't supposed to vote for that shit. If you voted for that shit, you basically voted for your whiteness, and that's fine, because if I was the party in control, I would vote for my blackness too to make sure my power don't get usurped. That's the name of the game, but I also will help out those that need help, and when it's wrong, and call that shit out, and no, I'm about reaching over the line, reaching over the aisle, and having bipartisan things, because our districts that we're in control of are bipartisan. We can't sit here and just say, fuck it, we all Republican, fuck it, we all Democrat, and go in our little fucking corners and be done with that shit. No, we got to work together to get some shit. Negotiation and a proper negotiation is both of us walking away a little salty because we ain't get everything we fucking want. But we got a whole bunch of shit that we need. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, make it make sense, yo. So this is going to set things off the wrong way. COVID is coming. COVID still is here. It's like the flu. It's going to be here. Cases are rising again, just like the measles and shit. Like, because motherfuckers don't want to take vaccines all of a sudden. Cases are rising again as we go into the fall. So they said 23% of adults and 13% of children have the newest COVID vaccine. I don't have it. I had my baby get it because they were kids and shit. Not understanding the classroom is just a little bit different and all that shit. So I wanted her to have it just because. Build up her immune system for the shit. As far as with the immunization, because, it coming to your immune system to hold it off. Because, she got asthma, so I can't fuck around with you not getting the shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't fuck around with my child. You know what I mean? Out of sight, out of mind for me, right? Because I don't have it. So if you got 16 states that's blue right now, red, purple have stopped pharmacists from administering the vaccine. So blue states, red states, purple states, it don't matter. Whatever guidelines they got with the federal government has stopped pharmacists from administering the vaccine. So RFK, the leader of Human Health Services, doesn't believe in the need for vaccines. So watch what's going to happen there. Next is going to be the flu shot. Oh, just get you some chicken noodle soup and some Sprite. It's okay. Sweat it out. Get you some Vicks. You don't need no flu vaccine. And we're not going to, what word am I looking for? What word am I looking for? Damn. Y'all, the government's not gonna subsidize the flu shot for nobody else no more. And what they're gonna do, they're probably gonna give niggas the COVID shot, but it's gonna be expensive as fuck, right? So if you check the vaccination history of the illnesses we eradicated from the American people, and they're coming back because we don't have the vaccines, do your fucking research, people. That's a quick Google search to understand why the fuck you need a vaccine, B. And ending this, Trump possibly ending funding for children's brain cancer research. You can't be fucking serious, right? It's a group of researchers that he's talking about ending funding for that. Come on, man. You can't be anything that come with children and saving children's lives. Like the COVID vaccine is bullshit. Like, this is bullshit, man. Like, yo, y'all voted for it. This is what y'all wanted, though. Man, thoughts and prayers with this shit. That shit depressing. Fuck that shit. Let's get to it. Okay. Shit. Man. And it don't stop and it don't quit. Let's talk about this Micah Parsons trade real fast for the one time. The Dallas Cowboys traded four-time Pro Bowl edge rusher Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers last week Thursday. In exchange for the Cowboys got two first-round picks in 26 and 27, which most people are reporting going to be late 20s, early 30s, and Kenny Clark, defensive tackle from the Packers, Pro Bowler, all shit. He all good. Parsons agreed to a 4-year, $188 million contract with the Packers that includes $120 million fully guaranteed at signing and $136 million in total guarantees, making him the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. Huh? Damn. What the fuck is going on in Dallas? In the last 7 months, you lose Luka and Micah. What the fuck is going on in Dallas? Like, and to make it so bad, both organizations, y'all could have got better deals for the stars y'all gave the fuck up. What the fuck is going on in Dallas? Now, if you want to say, well, Michael don't help with the run and all that shit, well, we can stop the run better with Kenny Clark. That's what motherfuckers saying, right? That's what Jerry said, right? Stop the run better now, right? If Micah is a DELB, wherever y'all want to put him in, a 4-6, 4-3, however y'all want to do what y'all want to do, right? As defensive end, doesn't he contain the end on the run because he's trying to get to the quarterback, right? Defensive tackles stop the run in the middle. On the ends, they trying to get around on that edge to get around the quarterback, that blind side. That's why that left tackle is the most important person in football, thanks to Lawrence Taylor, because he just come and just ran, just rough shot all over through dude, right? So as a defensive end, doesn't he contain the run when it comes his way and or tackle the running back? You know what I'm saying? But as far as stopping the run, that's not his job. His job is to get to the quarterback. As a linebacker, doesn't he become the second line of defense once he drop into his little coverage and spy the quarterback and see who he got most time? The linebackers, unless they outside, they picking up that slot if we ain't in the nickel. But then the running back that might come out, we got that right there too. And if the quarterback dip, we supposed to run and get him. And if the run get past the first line, we run and get him. So Michael was doing his job in Dallas, unless y'all show me some film where he was not tackling. Like, okay, that's fine and dandy. But I don't think you can say that he was the reason the run didn't, we couldn't stop the run. Now we can stop the run. You can't put that on Micah. So how was his fault again, Dallas? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure it out, man. Hey, man, shit, I don't know, y'all. Don't threaten me with a good time. Let me. I didn't talk about it last week about my fantasy team. First of all, in my Konfident and Klutch WNBA league, I am currently losing right now by 23 points to Kales in the championship round. I'm defending champion from last year, whatever, whatnot. Thank you kindly. For my footballs, okay, for the Konfident and Klutch league, this is who I got. And we're in a real ass league. I don't give a fuck about Bill Simmons when he be talking about do the auction and shit. It's something about me spending money buying a player and shit. I'm black. I ain't never doing no auction shit. I did that shit. That shit was whack. I don't like that shit. We just doing snake drafts. So I'm in a Konfident and Klutch. We have a super flex. So we got, instead of a flex, offensive player there. Put a quarterback there if you would like. So I got Josh Allen, Bucky Irvin, Chuba Hubbard, Mike Evans, DJ Moore, Tyler Warren, Jalen Hurts, Broncos D, and Jake Bates. Then I got Vikings on the bench, defense, Dak Prescott, Juwan Jennings, Brian Robinson Jr., Jonnu Smith, Tua Tagovailoa, and Rashid Shaheed on the bench. I make moves. The reason I win, I can't tell y'all, but make moves. I can tell y'all that, though. Make moves. That's how you win. You can't sit there on what you got. So I'm projected to win my first game. And then I'm in Barber Zoe's barbershop shit, and it's just a regular ESPN flex league. So I got Jalen Hurts, Derrick Henry, Bucky Irving, CeeDee Lamb, Mike Evans, Mark Andrews, Breece Hall. Fuck. Damn. Seahawks defense, Cameron Dick. Man, that team right there, boy. Woo. If I had that team on my shit with another quarterback, man, that's a team. Then I got Bo Nix on the bench, Tucker Kraft, Jacoby Myers, Debo Samuel, Chase McLaughlin, Packers defense, Ja'Cory, Krosky, Merritt, whatever, Washington running back. Hey, both my teams, man, listen. Konfident and Klutch, first of all. Thank you kindly. I know how to pick a team. Konfident and Klutch, we are in our 6th season. I've won 3 out of the first 5. I won the first one, lost the second, lost the third, and now I'm back-to-back on 4 and 5. So I'm going for a 3-peat right now, y'all. I'm going for a 3-peat, and Dub Kids talking about we need to put some money in the pot. We need to get a trophy. We need to get some bread for this. Y'all haven't been nowhere near the win. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nas and Lil Dub. Y'all ain't nowhere near the top to win this shit. I don't want 3 out of 5. Motherfucker need to be talking about winning some shit and having some shit. It need to be cuz. Shit, not y'all. Shit. And I put that on everything I love, man. What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, and that new Madden code. All right. All right, make dip out of here, man. Quick ones. All I want to do is talk about this Cardi B shit, man. I got a life accused as a teacher coach later. I'm just waiting for the shit to get released to me. I wonder how long it's going to take. Cardi on trial in L.A. That was it's not funny because the accusations are serious, but she's funny as fuck. Her mannerisms, her eye movements, how she talking. Like, you got to watch the videos. The shit was hilarious. And then the weak ass lawyer talking about her wig choices, real hair, plastic surgery for the plaintiff, argumentative DA, all that bullshit, man. And Cardi just laughing that shit up like Philly shelling this shit, like like Floyd shit. You throwing punches, bitch. I'm moving. You know what I'm saying? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Man. Talking about she was disabled because she was pregnant at the time. She couldn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't whip the bitch out. That's what Cardi was saying, man. It's just funny. It's funny as hell, man. Cardi funny, man. She's hilarious, man. Motherfucker saying she might be pregnant, though. It is what it is, man. Sure. You know what I'm talking about? And I listened to the Imaginary Players original. Cardi, don't do that again. Don't do that again. No. She was supposed to leave that one alone. I need y'all to listen to Imaginary Players, man. That shit was so cold, man. Man, I'm like, this Jigga? That's Jigga. You know what I'm saying? Ho. S.A.D. You know what I'm saying? Listen to Imaginary Players, man. That's his second album, man. Listen to that shit. Man, that shit cold. Yeah, Cardi shouldn't have did that. All right, y'all, we about this joy, man. Woo, stress relief. Hey, I made this good-ass meal the other day. I made some Greek lemon rice with orzo. Shit. And then I made this, I forget the name of it though, but it was like, you hear me? It was tomato based with shrimp and like, is it basil or parsley, right? And then lemon juice, and then like yellow onion, and I had Kalamata olives with some feta, man. When that fork hit that rice with that orzo and dipped into that shit, that's the best thing I've ever tasted in my motherfucking life. However, I did make some bomb-ass salmon. Hey, you got an air fryer? Put your salmon in the air fryer, man. It's gonna give it that kiss on top. I'm telling you, B. I'm finna start the new channel, yo. I love this shit. I love this. Y'all know I love it. But that cooking in the clutch, confidence in the kitchen shit, I'm finna go to IKEA. I'm finna get me a white motherfucking table. I'm finna get me an electric eye and shit, because I ain't got the dope ass kitchen like niggas be having on YouTube and shit. And I'm gonna have the camera down on the thing, and then we just gonna walk. And I ain't gonna tell y'all how I'm gonna do it, but it's gonna be cracking, because basically I'm taking cash recipes, and then y'all know when I get to kicking it, we kicking it. So it's gonna be a good time, yo. And we gonna see if it's, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what's happening, man. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Salute to all the kids out here, man. Do what you need to do. I already prayed over the whole year. No school shootings, no nothing, no teachers, no intruders coming in, blasting, none of that, man. We all got to pray for that, man. Support your own American-born African with mass appeal. Listen to and follow the network on various platforms. Wherever you listen to your podcast, search Confidence in the Clutch. Click the bell for notification, new content when I drop. Follow, share, rate, and review is important. Every subscriber matters. I'm talking to you, and you too, baby, because you thick. Follow us on X at KITK. To all the babies out there, everybody got an A today. It's the first day of school. It's on you if that shit go down to the B, C, D, or U. If I was telling my class, they were like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, motherfucker. Hey, do your work, cuz. Quit playing with me. Weekly. Donald Nelson, D-Nail, Dizzle, DZ, Deezus, Deezos, Don P, Don D, Little D, Don Rilla Digger, Don Loke, host of Confidence in the Clutch podcast from the Confidence in the Clutch studios with Donald Nelson. The Confidence in the Clutch podcast about sports, entertainment, music, culture, religion, politics, and society. Have a safe and healthy night. If you're listening during the daytime, y'all, what I need y'all to do is to create a great day on purpose, man. We out. Peace. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.